Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to another reading with me, Tiffany from Tiffany's Astrology. It's so good to have you here, Scorpio. We're going to be diving into a reading about the month of May for you and what that could mean. I do have the ability to book one-on-one readings as well as to connect with me on Instagram, so please check out the description box for that information. Also, Scorpio, if you are interested in skipping around the video, I always do put timestamps so that you can get to the tarot portion, the oracle portion at the end. You can skip the shuffling part if you don't like that, just to make it a little bit easier for you to receive what it is that you would like from this message, and also skip around if you need. So Scorpio, are you ready for the abundance that May has to bring in our life? I really see so much abundance coming in with my water signs. I'm a fellow water sign. I am a Pisces rising, Pisces moon, Cancer sun. So let's dive in. Current situation for Scorpio, month of May. Wow, Scorpio, you are trying to build wealth, health, abundance, vitality in your life. And some of you are probably starting anew where you're being a little bit more independent. You're cutting away codependent ties. I see that theme throughout my Cancer and my Pisces readings as well. What is challenging you, though, in that area? And you know what I just realized? One of my candles went out. I want that for you guys, so we're going to light it back up. Here we go. What is the current challenge for Scorpio this month of May in regard to that Nine of Pentacles? Ten of Wands. Okay. That's a very clear message that in order for you to receive the abundance that you desire, Scorpio, it's time for you to let something go. You are at the end of that battle, though. Strengths for Scorpio this month. Judgment. So you are listening to the call of your soul. Area of focus. Oh, we're going to reshuffle that. But our next one's going to be our area of focus for you, Scorpio, during the month of May. All right, we have the Devil card and the Two of Swords. So there might be this energy right now in your life, Scorpio, where you need to let go of something toxic. Definitely heavily feeling the energy of either a relationship or a job. Something that is holding you back from being your best self. It's contributing to that Ten of Wands on your shoulder. Near future. Could be a partnership, like a business partnership. Near future. Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So I see you emotionally walking away after all these swords have gone into your back. So you're pretty tired, and then regrouping, figuring out how to rebuild. Okay. In the near future. So it is going to be a little bit of a tumultuous energy for you in the near future, but walking away from what doesn't serve you, answering the call of your soul, going through a judgment, it can be a heavy energy. Recent past. We have the Eight of Wands. So conversation probably happened in the recent past, or will be happening for those of you that this isn't relevant for yet. A conversation that's going to really change a lot of things for you. Advice from Spirit for Scorpio. Eight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel the energy of don't give up even when it looks like nothing's working out for you. It probably is. So we have Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. It's like keeping your eye on the prize, even though things feel a little bit off. Your environment. These are environmental factors that could be affecting you in your journey right now. Two of Wands. You're looking for a place to land, somewhere to go. Hopes and fears for Scorpio. We have the Moon in reverse. You will receive clarity on an area of your life where there has been lack of clarity, and potential outcome for Scorpio. Potential outcome. Knight of Swords. You're going after it, whatever it is. Bottom of the deck. You have the Emperor. So Scorpio, this empire that you want to build, this new life that you want to unleash, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. And in order for you to be your best version of yourself, to be able to take up this mantle, there is a need for you to cut out toxic situations and understand that you are in charge and you are the healer and you are the financially driven person and you are the hardest work. Like, you have to just remind yourself that you can do the things that you've set yourself out to do. In order for you, though, to be this emperor, though, I see his hand on the globe, his hand on an ankh, the ram sitting in front of him. You have to embrace the changes that are coming in, as far as, will you be moving? Will you be changing careers? Will you be moving in and out of situations that challenge you? Do you need to be more defensive of your money and your time? Those are all going to be themes that come up for you, but you have the ability. You've got the suit on. So I see a lot of you are focusing on building financial wealth, being in stronger based relationships. But you must remember that throughout all this reading that I was doing earlier, all these cards here, we're talking about all these things you need to let go of. So to inform yourself of what needs to be let go, and then actually taking that step forward. Card number 4 with the Emperor, the stability will come, but you must first let go of the things that are keeping you from being in a stable relationship. And underneath the Emperor, I'd be amiss if I didn't say there's a 6 of Cups. So you could be dealing with a soulmate, someone in your life that you have to just let go of because it's not building you the success that you want. And you have to let go of holding on to things from your past. The 4 of Pentacles is all about, like, kind of the grip, the grip that you have on your life, your finances, the way that things are moving forward. In order for you to be that emperor that I know you can be, you need to walk away. And that's what I do see you doing in the near future. But your current situation is, you're focused. You're like, I want to be self-made. I want to be successful. I'm living out a dream. Some of you might be in the midst of really living out a dream that you've been thinking about for a while. Some of you might also be focusing on streams of income that don't come from a boss, things that you do for yourself. And this is a time to also listen to your animal spirit guides. She has a hawk here on her arm that are telling you what to do, where to go, how to be, how to act. What next steps to take to really amass the fortune, the wealth, the health that you desire in your life. But with the 10 of Wands, here's your challenge. It's very difficult to move forward with such a beautiful outlook on your life when you are in the middle of the road here. I also see a spirit messenger bird on this wand. So keep a lookout for any birds in particular this month that might come to you at certain times. Look up their meanings if they do show themselves to you, Scorpio, to see what it is that they're trying to convey to you. But these wands, these logs, these heavy burdens that this person has, they are getting ready to drop them, but I see that you're still carrying them right now, Scorpio. So what you need to do is look at life from the lens of, I want to be this person and I want to have this sustainability. I want to have this type of freedom. I want to have this type of prosperity in my life, but I'm holding on to things that are weighing me down, taking me backwards, not giving me my best. And because you're doing that, you're not able to be as successful as you could be or as you should be. With the Judgment card here, though, there is an energy, though, that you are having to really go through a period of letting go of things, receiving what it is that you need to receive, and listening to the call of your heart. So if you have a higher calling in your life and you're not taking heed to that higher calling, you must do what is necessary, or you will reap the repercussions of not doing what is necessary for you to be successful and to be your best self. Let's do a little clarification on the Judgment card here. What is this judgment that Scorpio is going through? What is this judgment? 9 of Wands and 7 of Wands. And so this is an energy of restriction. 9 of Wands is someone who's tired. You've been really, really working hard and you've been trying your best to move your life forward, but it just almost seems like it's just not working, or it's just not happening for me, or no matter what I do, I don't reach the goals. Like there could be someone in your energy that is holding you back as well. And I see the Justice card here. There is going to be karmic justice that is leveraged over this. I can't show you long, this lover. So this relationship, this contract, this business agreement. 7 of Wands is about being defensive. And so you are being left in a very defensive place. But what your spirit guides want you to understand is If you remain defensive about this judgment call, you will delay the movement forward that you are due. So don't delay the inevitable because you want to fight through the process. Really give in to what your spirit team, your spirit guides are trying to tell you, what they're trying to do, how they're trying to guide and direct you. Because when you resist the push, when you resist the pull of the judgment card, then there is the potential that what is due to you, what should be yours, what could be yours, there will be delays because you haven't given yourself the time to really recover, the time to really pay attention to what your spirit guides are trying to say. With your area of focus, you have the Two of Swords. So this particular reading is definitely about making a decision. You are being told, tasked, asked, whatever you want to be. We don't want to, I guess being told and asked is a task. How funny. You're being tasked to move forward. Take the blindfold off. Look at your life from a lens that is more objective, meaning you're looking outside of the box, and see where you need to go next. What is it that you need to do? Where do you need to put more time, effort, and energy into your life to make decisions that will be the best for you? Don't make any decisions, Scorpio, right now that would be the best for others. Make the decision that is best for you. And with the Devil card here, there is a lot of toxic attachments. There are a lot of toxicities. There are a lot of issues you might be dealing with. I see this devil smoking. There's people down here dancing, fighting, drinking. Are there habits? Are there things that you need to cut away from to be successful and to turn this new leaf, to turn this page in your life? Those are all the questions I'm going to ask you to ask yourself. And if you aren't necessarily dealing with any toxic behaviors, are there people in your life that have these toxic behaviors and patterns that are holding you back from fulfilling your life's story? And so that, you know, kind of with it being a general reading, and I can't ask you, you know, like you have to put yourself where the chips lie, where the chips fall. Near future, again, we have the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. So I see you in May walking away from this situation. There is no more hope for this to move forward, at least not in the way that it currently is. If you stay in a situation, though, I see Spirit saying you have to learn how to restructure, regroup. Some of you, though, this card is going to mean you're moving to a completely new group, a completely new structure, right? But you have to completely end this situation. Ten of Swords is here. There is a completion. You have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay, let me show you those side by side. These two cards mean there is a lot on your shoulders, on your plate, mentally, physically, emotionally, right? There's a lot on your plate, and you have to let these things go. You have to understand that life is a little bit out of balance. Justice is needed. There's fairness that will be coming into the situation that you're in, and chapters will close out. But in order for those chapters to close out, you have to be willing to also do your part. And that is where this Eight of Cups comes into play, of you walking away. And where this Three of Pentacles comes into play, of you deciding this is how I'm going to move forward, new strategy. There's a person with a plan down here. So have a plan, have a strategy, be willing to make the changes that are necessary for you to be more successful, more fruitful, more abundant in your life. Recent past, we have the Eight of Wands. So likely there was a very transformative conversation that came in for you that really set you off. That was like, you know what? It's time to make a change. It's time for me to go in a different direction. I want to be my Nine of Pentacles self. And so instead of being fearful of these darts coming, like these animals are running away, almost like someone's on the hunt, you may have been trying to avoid these conversations and avoid the repercussions. But once the conversation comes in and the clearness of that message is conveyed to you about how to move into this new space, or if this message kind of forces you or helps you to realize some things that help you to move into this space, I think you're going to have a lot of success. Let's go ahead and clarify. What is this Eight of Wands, Spirit, for Scorpio? What is this Eight of Wands? What is this Eight of Wands for Scorpio, Spirit? Yep. Fiery darts, words, disagreements, a battle, a fight with someone or something in your life. So you have to let that go. That conversation either has come in or will come in during the month of May, and there will be a lot of transformation once that message is received. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, the Emperor. It pushes you forward and you see your truth yourself. You decide to elevate yourself. You find the stability that you needed after those fights and arguments come into your life. You know what? That's why we have to sometimes appreciate the slowdowns, appreciate the pivots that life makes us take, because what comes out on the other side? Queen of Pentacles, working on yourself, building your own business, developing your own brand, getting a better paying job, finding a love that is more in alignment with who you truly are, more stability in your everyday life. Six of Pentacles is here, reciprocity, the Justice card. There will be a way for you to have the give and take that you so desire. Again, though, you must go through this conversation, go through the pushes and pulls. And then we end up here with advice, where you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. And what I feel Spirit saying with this, and it's very, very clear, is you are so close. This person feels so far away from their goals. None of these swords are actually in their back. There is a time for them to really look back and see that that house on that hill, that relationship, that job, that more fulfilling life is so close as they were to just get up, take the blindfold off, take off the loose binding ropes that are around them, realize that the swords are around them, not in them. They will then be able to move towards this Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a fresh start, an area of your life where you are going to be happier. You walk through the gate, through the portal, to the other side of something really magnificent and beautiful. And your spirit team does not want you to give up, because it's going to take a while, but you will get there. But if you can't get yourself out of this mentality of this Eight of Swords, it's going to be hard for you to walk into that Nine of Pentacles energy. So don't hold on to the past. Don't hold on to how things have been, the way things were, the way you used to make money, the relationship that you used to have, the commitments that you had with family, whatever it is. There are people, places, situations that were meant to teach you lessons, soul contracts, karmic contracts. You will come out on the other side very victorious. Trust yourself at this time, okay? For your current environment, this is like external factors that are really on your mind. You're looking for what's next. Like, you know, this journey that you're on is not it. You're like, I want to move into something better, something bigger. I want to move into a place of my own. I want to travel the world. I want to experience new things. I thought I always was going to be with this person, or I was always going to be doing this certain thing as a job. And the trajectory is changing. And you're like, whoa, like, I need to slow down, take a little break. I love that she's sitting on top of her car in the middle of the desert, right? There's still so much vastness that's untouched, unearthed. She does not know where she is going, but she knows that she's not going to be in the same place in the near future. And so what I see with this Two of Wands and her sitting on the car is like, take a break this May to really think about where you want to go next. Don't rush it. She's not in the car on her GPS, currently in drive. She's in park, sitting on the hood, with a map. So it's like really slowing this down. Really map out your thoughts and don't make impulsive decisions. Don't lay these burdens down and then take off to Aruba tomorrow. You know, just really focus on, where does my life need to go next, and what would be the best way for me to get there, the safest way for me to get there, the most productive and in alignment way for me to get there, okay? And then I have to cover up the Moon card, but there are two figures on the Moon card here that are essentially representing the two sides of ourselves. So there's a wolf and a dog in the traditional tarot. And so it's talking about what in your life needs to be illuminated. It will be illuminated, and there's a little bit of darkness here. And you're hoping, like, again, with this falling in your hope and fears, you're hoping that whatever is illuminated, that it helps you to see more clearly, that it helps you to see your path forward. And I want to see if Spirit can give us any clarification on the Moon card for you, Scorpio. But I just see you like looking at the moon, wondering where you're going next. You would really hope that the light would shine on this really tricky situation in your life, but it just doesn't seem to be. Okay. You have Six of Cups and you have King of Swords. And so what I see from these two is you will find the truth. again with the birds, animal spirit messengers are going to be huge for you this month of Scorpio. But there is a soulmate connection that I think you're going to see a little bit of, not even a little, a lot of clarity on with the next full moon. So next full moon, expect a little bit of clarity, if not complete illumination of where to go next with this person. You will also be receiving messages through your spirit team, spirit guides, through birds, especially for those of you that connect in with birds. And then your potential outcome, Knight of Swords. You are ready to take off. Again, another bird. You are ready to take off, to be an eagle eye, to look at your life from a new vantage point, a different perspective. You're ready to work on yourself. You're ready to build your 10 of Pentacles, right? You know that life is just getting good. And as you're racing through this difficult period of your life, you will see the sunshine on the other side. You will be able to make it through this. It is going to be a little bit of a battle with our swords drawn. That means that there is a fight. So you will have to kind of fight your way through. There might be a lot of arguments, disagreements, burdens, anxiety. But Spirit, anything else we can know about this Knight of Swords? The Hierophant. God is going to take control and really show you the truth. Again, there's two people in here at the bottom. So I see you separating likely from that person because, again, our current situation is Nine of Pentacles. The Hierophant shows these two people that have kind of come to God for clarification, for clarity. And there will be clarity that is received with the full moon. And it's going to help you to actually walk away, rebuild, and let go of that burden in the future. So with the Hierophant, there is a lot of lessons that you will be learning. There's a lot of clarity that will come to you. There is divine teaching going on in this relationship that you're dealing with, whether this is a job or a physical person. Whether this is with your family or this is an issue that you have amongst yourself about taking responsibility for your own actions. I am feeling a very out of yourself energy with the two people here, the two people here. And I believe that God is going to give you divine clarity on how to move next and how to make things work or how to walk away from the situation. Wow, Scorpio. That's beautiful. I just want you to let go of control as well. Judgment calls are not always easy, but they're necessary for our soul's growth. And when we get off of the path that God has intended for us, or if we're working with people who do not have our best intentions and that's not who God would have for us, they're removed from our life for a very, very good reason. And you might not see that reason right away, but as the full moon comes and maybe the 6 months that follows, or maybe it was 6 months ago that things started and now they will be ending, I think you're going to have some clarity on where to go. We're going to pull some oracle for you and wrap up your reading here, Scorpio. Any messages for Scorpio, Spirit? Any messages for Scorpio? We have simplicity. We have action. We have freedom with the bird again. And miracles. Transformation at the bottom of the deck. So simplicity. This entire reading was talking about letting go. You need to lighten your load because light is a feather, so to speak. There are things in your life that are cluttering your mind, your energy, your mental and emotional headspace. And as you simplify your life and focus on the simpler things in life, I think you will also begin to see that your life takes on a new form. It's more free. You can frolic in the sun. You can have a good, whatever, the case is. There's a need for you to simplify this life that you live. And there's a need for you to also focus on what ways can you usher in peace into your life by letting go of the burdens and the people holding you back from your future. With action, this is literally a card of tumultuous activity, but action is being taken. You're seeing the winds kind of rip through the ocean here. You're seeing the sky looks a little bit dark. And so I do think that you are going to come to many stops along this journey where you're like, I'm taking action, God, but I just don't see my way forward. Just trust your intuition. Keep moving forward. It does not matter if you're not seeing that final income. A lot of turbulence is headed your way, but it is going to help you in the end to have these two cards. You're going to have a miracle occur in your life that you didn't see coming, that clarity that you didn't see coming, and a lot of freedom. So those birds, I guess, throughout the reading were associated with your freedom. They're teaching you about what to let go and how to move towards freedom. There was a lot of birds in your reading. And so I'm just seeing, you know, just the free bird energy out into the distance, nothing holding you back, no more chains, rising above the opposition, being in control of your life. And again, allowing the miracles that Spirit has for you to come through, even the darkest of nights. Because this isn't a bright, beautiful day with a rainbow. This is like a dark night with a rainbow. And so there's an energy here of like, you can't really expect that, or you wouldn't expect what's going to come. You have to just allow it to come. And on the bottom of the deck, you have transformation. So you're going through a hugely transformative period in your life where there is going to be a marked difference about who you are by the end of May. We're going to pick 3 animal oracle cards for you. First one here. Oh, butterfly spirit. You got that twice. Transformation is beautiful. We have dolphin spirit, which I got for Pisces. So I understand what this card means now, but it says this and that are true. And so I had to look that one up because I said this and that are true. What does that mean? But now I understand. And your last card is coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Bottom of the deck, you have, let's see here. You have the fox spirit, which is saying think on your feet. So you're going to be going through a period in your life right now where a lot is going to be changing rather quickly. So you need to be able to pivot, move, change course, do something different, expect the unexpected. So there's a lot of just like quick thinking, think on your feet, be prepared for the unpreparable, be open, be flexible, you know, all of that. But with the butterfly spirit here, a lot of us know the symbolic nature of butterflies. It's very inherent in our culture. We see them all the time. We understand the chrysalis process is difficult. With card number 11, this is saying to follow your intuition. Make those difficult decisions. Do what you have to do to come out on the other side, Scorpio. Take this as you becoming a different version of yourself, a newer version of yourself. The dolphin spirit, this and that are true. When I looked into the book about this earlier, it says that essentially the old and the new self are both here right now. You're getting ready to make a transition. And so, yes, you are still your old self, but yes, you are also your newer self that is coming in. You choosing to move towards the light, free will, of course, is going to teach you that this and that are true, that the old parts of you and the old lessons that you learned were all valuable, but the new parts of yourself that will be unveiled and are unveiling themselves to you are very necessary in your soul's growth, your soul's journey. It's all a part of the process that you were meant to go upon. And it talked about the dolphin being both of land and sea, or sorry, of sea. No. Sorry, it's both a sea creature and a mammal. Sorry, not of land and sea. It's not on land. But there's a lot of land mammals, so it's an animal that can breathe air, but it can also deep dive and live a lot of its life in the ocean. So you're very adaptable, very movable, very transient right now. So you have to understand this transition you're going through. Although it feels really weird, you're exactly where you need to be. And your last card here is going to be the coyote spirit. It says trust divine detours. So you're being moved in a way that you can't even predict or see. There will be a divine detour that leads to a miracle. And that miracle then leads to your freedom, which we saw here. But trust the divine detours. I feel like a lot of the times when people see coyotes, they think of them as being like tricksters, slicksters, you know, this and that. But maybe you're the one who is going to have the last laugh in this situation. Maybe you're the one who's going to see life pivot in a new direction. So simplify your life. Get ready to take action, but understand that there's a lot of turbulence that's coming. But you will be going through a very transitional phase right now, Scorpio, that leads you to ultimately more freedom in your life and miracles to abound for you. So if you enjoy this message and if you resonated with anything at all, please leave me a comment below. I would love to hear what you're going through. Please like the video and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you again very soon, Scorpio. Bye.